Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another unboxing video. Today in my continuous coverage of the new stuff that's coming out, we'll be opening up some Baratheon attachments. If you guys haven't checked out the previous video where we open up a free folk attachment, this one has already been opened. Just check the previous video. So let's talk about the Baratheon attachments. First of all, one of the best cover art in the game, I would say. This is a very like a very nice camping scene where we're showing like basically some of the different loyalties. We have Renly on the side and Stannis is on the left. So this is the content of the boxes. I would say that. All right, so let's talk about this box in general. This attachment boxes gives you a glimpse of two new potential units that's coming to Renly's side. We've got the Tornguard Sentinels, and we got the darn, I forgot what's the name. Let's call it again. All right. Oh, here we go. Sentinels and Captain. Yeah, Tornguard, the Sentinels and the Captain. Oh, something fell down. Let's take it. Okay, so the thing that fell down is the cards. So let's just put the cards here for now. So what's in the box? We've got a solo base for the Lord of Dragonstone. All right, I'm gonna call it Lord of Dragonstone, and it's called Dragonstone Noble, but you know, Lord of D has a nicer sound to it. And man, look at the quality of this sculpt. Like the quality of the sculpt. I mean, CMON has definitely improved their sculpts within this last couple of years. Within the last year, like if you look at the Gen 1 stuff, like Lannisters and stuff, these are just unmatched. Like look at that, it's so gorgeous. All right. So let's continue. First of all, we've got the new updated Stag Knight Noble. You know, if you're playing this in 1.6, without the rulebook 2021, this will basically never see play. Now with the updated stats to Stag Knight's Noble, these guys may actually see play. And we've got a nice little new sculpt on that with this very dynamic pose. Very good. Very nice. You get two of these. Amazing. Warden. Master Warden. With again the new if the rest of 2021 is a lot of defensive updates, then these wardens just got a new upgrade. And it's got with this new cool pose with the hammer holding down. Definitely see plays. Red Priestess, aka Imbalanced, aka unfortunately they get a ninja nerf, which was quite, I guess, founded to some extent. They were overperforming in 1.6 and I had to tone it down a bit. And this is a bit of a different sculpt compared to the previous one. This is more of a, you know, holding it in one hand and a bit of a different sculpt and face. Personally, I prefer the previous model, but you know, you get two of these. So instead of you buying like, you know, 2 units of Faithful, you just buy one of these and you can skip the Faithful unless they do something about it. So the next two ones are basically the new things that are coming out. For the Renly side, we've got here the Tornguard Captain, I believe. Sorry, before I get angered by the internet, because I may be mispronouncing, I might be miscalling. So I'll just open up the cards and see what it is. Because honestly, I haven't been following the Baratheons at all. If you guys been following like my strategy update video, you know that I basically dislike the Baratheon in the current state. I think the Baratheon at this current state is a bit shameful, really, and it's not necessarily the fault of Baratheon. It's just the warp. The meta is warping around units with lots of movement and etc. So, all right. Oh, there's a bit of a warp here. Oh, Pikeman Captain. I'm sorry. See, I knew it. I was wrong. Pikeman Captain. So Pikeman Captain. It's this guy with his nice flowing green robe. Hammer, etc. So this is also like a new unit that we haven't seen yet, but we have heard of the Highgarden Pikeman a bit. So it has combinability with Dauntless each time the unit passes morale. Oh, we'll get to the cards in a bit later, but basically that. And this is the Tornguard Sentinels. Very cool looking model. You can proxy these for like D&D rogues, etc. But these look so cool. And of course, the real reason why you might be actually buying 2 of these attachment is this guy, the Lord of D himself. Shut up, I'm calling it Lord of D. I know it's called Dragonstone Noble, but Lord of D with his awesome mount might be the reason you're buying 2 of these box, because they do only come with 1. I know I have a stack champion in the back, and you know some people might be saying, well, you can always proxy using stack champions, but like there is a real good reason to buy these 2 boxes, and Lord of D is those reasons. And if you want to get multiple Red Priestess, you don't have Faithful. Like, for example, if you want to make a list full of Red Priestess. So let's go through the cards. I know that these cards will be 100% changed when they come out, but we'll just tell them at this current state. So let's start first with our dear old good friend, Dragonstone Noble. Finally have the cards. So I won't stop mispronouncing things. Order Sentinel. Whenever another friendly unit with long range is attacked, this unit may make a free charge or maneuver action if charging must target the attacking enemies. Cavalry, Lord Strat, Sundering, and these are the stats. 4+ movement, 3+ to hit at 3 dits, 2+ armor save, and 3+ morale. Cost is only 3. You can only use it in Stannis, and if it's the attachment version, it costs 1 point. One of the real contender of the Baratheon is this guy. This guy is some serious business. Now that the basic unit of Sentinel has the ability Sentinel, this might sort of overlap with Dragonstone Noble, because Dragonstone Noble has the Order Sentinel, and same trigger and same name doesn't stack, so you might have to choose between having the Lord of D or having a Sentinel. But having basically those two options in the Baratheon army would be really, really good, because you do get a lot of options, and they both complement really, really well. Let's go to the rest next to the cards. Red Priestess can be used only in Stannis. We got a nifty little new art here, and the ability is Divine Sacrifices. Becomes panicked or vulnerable. Each time this unit attacks, before attack dice is rolled, it may make a morale test. If it would fail, it may suffer 1 wound to roll all dice. On a success, the defender becomes panicked or vulnerable. A bit of a nerf, but I guess, like I said, it's a bit warranted. Master Warden, stand your ground. When this unit is attacked, before attack dice are rolled, enemy do not gain charge, flank, or rear bonuses for this attack. Stack Knight Noble. I don't have to show you this because the unit's ability basically changed. Like this ability is not relevant anymore. So yeah. And then this is the attachment version. 1 point, it gives you Order Sentinel. Slap this on a unit of flayed men or Zorses, and then suddenly they're moving up across the battlefield. In fact, with the new units of Zorses with these guys, oh man, for 8 points, you basically get like a more nimble Knights of Casterly Rock. Sign me up. So good. Torngar Sentinel. Renly Baratheon. This one has parry. Alright. Alright, so I like this. I might actually play with Torngar Sentinel if the ability remains the same, because parry seems like a very powerful ability now in Rulebook 2021. For each attack dice okay. So because parry now has been changed into every misses, it generates... No. Okay. Alright. Never mind. It's no longer parry, it's just called Counter-Strike. And parry might still exist, but Counter-Strike is a completely different ability. I'm just saying that because the existing mummers have this, have their parry changed to Counter-Strike, so I thought it was the same, but it might be not like that. So 1 point each. And Pikeman Captain, as we mentioned earlier, has Dauntless. Each time this unit passes 1 morale test, it may restore up to 1 wound. It doesn't stack with the Rose Knights, so don't get funny ideas of you putting this in a unit of Rose Knights and then they heal 2 and then the enemy takes 2 every time you pass the panic test. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. So, Baratheon attachment boxes. Definitely worth it if you are playing Baratheon, because you do get, I guess, one of the best solo models in the game, barring the Mountain That Rides. Whenever he's tournament legal, you get Lord of D, and you should buy 2 of these because Lord of D wrecks face really well. So, basically this is it for my unboxing video of Baratheon Attachments 1. If you haven't yet seen the update 2021 for Baratheon, we've had the video up and running already. You can see it and, our collaboration on Anything But Once. If you do guys enjoy this video, we also recommend you some battle reports from our channel. We have a lot of coverages with Baratheon, especially Lord of D going last stand and going ham on Manon. That might be spoilers. But wherever you are, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy wargaming.